Me and Matt.
Maybe they
will
don't
show you
need
guys
the thing.
something soon.
Yeah.
It's regarding your Teddy Dina.
Oh yeah, we found a madness, by the way.
What are you two Muppets up to then?
We've been speaking to Denzel for a minute.
Denzel? About what?
The coke, the meth thing.
So why the fuck are we talking to Denzel about that?
Because he's the one that came to us in the first place.
Okay, but why are we speaking to Denzel about it? Just because he came to us in the first place doesn't mean he's a trustworthy don. If he's willing to share that information with you, man, what other information is he willing to share?
True, we haven't told him anything though. He's telling us stuff.
You haven't told him anything?
No.
What are you speaking to him about then?
So we're speaking to him about like places where it could be. He showed us all around.
Okay,
he
so
said
how
on the
does
phone
he...
about the conversation with the Lost though, no?
Yeah, so how does he know about the Lost?
So Patar said one thing like that we spoke to Lost, but
no, I've been speaking to groups to see who has 100%.
Yeah.
You know?
It
What does
just
that mean?
came up in conversation.
Like, you know, who like groups who have 100%. See if you tell us who has a lab and stuff, you know? Because like finding out who has 100%. So like chitter chattering with Lost, this and that, and everyone, and finding who has 100% meth, you know?
Well, we shouldn't even be mentioning the Lost with the situation we're in with them. Especially when they want to build a relationship between the man, them, and Lost. And Winston specifically
who wants to
said,
build a relationship with Mandem and Lost?
oh, was you not there yesterday? Oh, it's crazy.
No,
No one told you. But Matt, you didn't think to tell Patar about what happened yesterday?
What do you mean? I've told him.
Really? So how does he not know about Lost wanting to build a relationship with us and keeping this...
So I missed out one tiny thing and you're trying to press me
One
for it.
tiny thing, but it's not one tiny thing, is it?
Wait, it's not a massive thing.
It is though, because when we mention the Lost names, it's potentially blowing that relationship, that bridge. They literally said to... Winston specifically said keep it on the low, and Tommy said keep it in the circle. And Tommy said take your time with it. How is this small information, Matt?
So you saying me not telling Patar that the Lost want to build a relationship with the Mandem's blown the whole thing?
No.
It hasn't.
I'm saying we shouldn't be mentioning the Lost at all because of that.
Realistically, the Lost aren't involved at this point.
But the Lost are involved. They're the ones who told us.
So that just goes as much with Denzel. Denzel told me back then, so he's not involved anymore. You said that 2 minutes ago.
What?
So Denzel gave me the information at the beginning, yeah, and you've just said he's not involved anymore. Like, why would he be involved?
No,
When
I'm
Lost
saying
gave us
what I'm saying is you
why would
don't
they be
talk to
involved
him
anymore.
No, I'm saying you don't talk. Yeah, but you're not telling everyone else about Denzel telling you, are you? So what? You know what I'm saying?
I've told everyone in the circle, yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, you got
with
banned.
family. The thing is, right, is what Denzel's told us this information. He's a loose end, bro. You don't. That's it.
The thing with
no. We said in the circle yesterday, Patar, that Denzel is the only person that could potentially know what we're doing.
Yeah, like if we ever rob anyone's
The
lab,
whole
then
Lost.
Denzel will automatically know, regardless, you know?
Okay, so what am I hearing about? You've already spoken to this Don.
So what was mentioned with Denzel was just, you know...
No, not Denzel.
Oh.
How have you already spoken to the Don we're supposed to be scouting out and taking our time with?
Who's this Don?
He's on about Freddy, or Frederick, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, so how come you've already spoken to Frederick?
So we were in his areas. We were putting up cameras. He woke
So you're
up.
putting up cameras, just you and who?
Me and Patar.
And you thought that was a good idea, just doing it, you two?
So what do you want to do? Roll around 6 and be bait? It's better to go as 2, no?
No.
We went when we spoke to him. We said we were looking for like warehouses, and he tried to help
The
us.
issue is, Matt, that you might not understand, right? Is that if you do things properly, right? Even if people know, they can't know. You see what I'm saying? But when you give avenues for a man to be able to throw that fishing rod and hook onto it and get that information, then they're gonna know. And T literally, no. T literally told you and us in that circle to take it slow, take our time, and do it properly. It's been less than 24
so that's why
hours.
we haven't gone back.
What do you mean haven't gone back? You've started before anything, bro.
What do you mean before anything? You want me to wait for you to wake up all day?
No. See, look, I know, like, bro, wait for the boys, yeah. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Oh,
Because clearly, no, the thing is with you, Matt, right? And you can't help this, but you and your ADHD, it causes you to do stuff that you shouldn't even be doing, bro. It's like you can't even sit here and talk to me properly.
what do you mean?
Well, every time I try and sit and talk to you, you always run away and you give this attitude. Like, you may not feel you, but you're giving me an attitude right now.
Nah, I'm just defending my point. If it's coming across like that, that's my bad, but I'm defending a point.
I don't know. I just feel like you've completely rushed this for no apparent reason. And I feel like Denzel doesn't need to hear the lost name. I understand why you done it, Nogbatar, and that's like, that's calm. You didn't know.
With the rest,
But we
I mean, I lost was pretty much seeing how, like, what happened with when they fell apart. It wasn't even like regarding.
Nah, I hear that. I'm just saying, but you didn't know about like the whole Lost might have something for us in the future.
I didn't know you guys were doing a deal.
Yeah, apparently Lost might have something big for us in the future, depending on our relationship. But they want to build a relationship with us. And Winston spoke to them and he said, keep the Lost name only in this circle. Don't mention it out of it. See what I'm saying?
But the only Lost thing that was really mentioned is like how they've fallen apart, and that's it.
Yeah, that's calm. That's calm.
That was the main of the conversation of like Lost,
But when it comes to like the whole doing like putting the cameras up, yeah, you do it as 6. Even if only 2 men go to do it, you have 6 people
I don't
around.
think you should do it at 6 because so this guy tweets every time he wakes up. Yeah, he tweets out, he says like how many days it is till Christmas. As soon as he woke up, yeah, he was on top of his yard. We could see him, bro. He's in a Christmas outfit.
Did you not just hear what I said? I said the 6 don't. Not all of the men have to be there. Just have 6.
Oh, I thought you meant like at 6, like 6 o'clock.
What?
I think the biggest thing is.
I thought you meant you put cameras up at 6.
No, I'm saying you should be doing this with 6 men, bro.
You think?
100%. Whether they're there or not, you shouldn't be especially like, bro. Why would I say be doing it at 6
Not
p.m.?
get seen?
Bro, they don't.
Yeah,
the other 4 don't
storming
have
out.
to be there or be doing any of that. Like, there's other things that them man could be doing. You shouldn't be like, because this stuff wouldn't happen. Like, it's basically blown by what SK's told me. If you've already spoke to the Don,
SK doesn't know, so. Like,
No,
he
but the
doesn't
thing
know.
is,
SK is
it's
relaying
obviously-
information.
Yeah, but he's
is
had
the-
the
is
very
the-
blunt story of it.
Yeah,
He
but
was
no,
on
but
there
you
for
go
what was
in.
actually
What Adam
said.
said is true about like the thing is with whether or not he knows the reason of why you're in that area. He's not stupid. If we was at the block and some guy was blacked out by the block and then was like, oh yeah, I'm just looking for warehouses. We know he's not looking for warehouses. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows, he might think it's something to do with the beef we have with Reed, fair enough.
Yeah,
But he
100%.
now knows to look out for something, which is the only reason why it's techie, because now he has a reason to be suspicious, which makes shit difficult.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Which
Like, we
arguably
messed up.
could have been avoided had there been more patience applied. Because if we hadn't have done it like straight away, might not have even had to say,
How
oh,
do
I'm
we
looking
get
for
cameras
warehouses.
How do we get cameras up without them knowing?
But we should have had that conversation before we did it. We should have had a
Exactly,
good
yeah,
plan of how
bro.
we was going to get the cameras up before we tried to get the cameras up.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a sick thing to do and it's like proper, like, enjoyable and it's going to be a gas thing.
I get,
But
yeah,
if we
I
do
get
run
it's your
into
thing,
it,
bro. But like,
then it's going to be techie. Like, it will be more enjoyable for you specifically as well if it can last longer and it's done well, rather than like first day now he's suspicious and he just turns around and says to you like, we know what you're on, fuck off.
That's the thing, though, bro. Even if we said to their face, like, we're gonna take your thing, there's not much they can actually do, bro. It's in that area, and we know it's in that
it's
area.
besides the point, no matter. Like, I get it's your thing. That's what you want to, like, it's your thing, and you're putting in all the work. But it's like, so you need the patience, bro. Like, you need the patience, and if you don't have that patience, it's not gonna work. Like, it's been less than 24 hours. You've gone just you and Petard pub cameras, bro.
I see the thing. I agree. I need to be patient, but what am I being patient for? What am I waiting to do?
What?
To make sure you
So-
don't get someone like that, you don't have to speak to the Don and him then call Patara and ask, is that man them there?
I thought this would be
'Cause that could have been
self-explanatory.
avoided.
Yeah, but so you're telling me to be patient, yeah? You want me to wait until he's not awake to put the cameras up, or like how do you want me to go about it?
No. But like, had there been more people or it had been more thought about beforehand,
Whatever.
it could have been avoided, him even knowing you was there. So if you're gonna put cameras up, you want him to not see you at all that day.
Mm.
Like, surely that should be the whole like game plan, is not to be spotted at all. I know, like, it obviously couldn't have been helped if you did get spotted or whatever. It's happened now.
No, it's just
But
the
had
fact
it
that
been,
we
like,
spoke about
planned
it yesterday.
better, it would have happened.
It was either I got saw, I run away in a black outfit, and they don't know who it is at all, and a guy in a black outfit sneaking on them, or I pretend I'm looking for warehouses running door to door.
No,
Yes, you had to deal with that on the spot.
there's
But
another
like,
way.
if you had never have even got
Yeah,
spotted
exactly,
in the
bro.
first place,
In
then it
that
wouldn't have been
circle.
a problem.
Yeah, but
In that
obviously I'm not
circle-
trying to get spotted.
No, in that circle yesterday, right? All the man there, even T specifically said to take it slow and be patient with it, right?
Was Matt there or no?
Matt was there. Matt was there in the circle, yeah, the whole thing. It was his thing. Like, this is Matt's thing. Which is, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is why, like, yes, you're putting in the proactivity and you're doing sick, Matt, because you are doing sick, right? Don't ever forget that. You are doing sick. But sometimes you just need to sit back and realize, like, okay, you know, maybe I should just chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally said in that circle that we need to do a plan, then do it. The reason why we didn't do it last night was because that exact reason. We didn't come up with a plan, and we need to be patient about it. We even said it could take multiple weeks, maybe even multiple months. We even said we're
Still
saying this
will,
big.
bro. It's not a wrap yet. Like,
No, I
these
hear
man-
that.
100% they got a reason to be like they could have a like, you know what I mean? They could grab a rope and throw it. You
No,
know
but
what I mean?
like the thing is, right? You got to think about the bigger picture here, right? As soon as like, I don't know how to say this, bro. But as soon as like you,
yeah, I know what you.
yeah,
you're trying
you
to
see what I'm
imply.
saying, Matt? Like,
Yeah, I know what you're trying to imply.
like, it's just you didn't need to do it, just you and Patar. Whether there's six, like the six don't even need to be there. It's just some type of like quote unquote backup thing. You have a plan. I don't even think the cameras were even necessary in the first part. You know what I'm
We need to
saying?
find out if they even have this key. That's what the cameras are there for.
Yeah.
If they don't have it, bro, like we're wasting our time.
No, but we could no. See, the thing is, that's the whole point. We're skipping steps. The whole point was to see his routine, see what he does, see who he hangs out with before even getting to the camera
So
spot.
I've got that. I've got a bunch of information. I've got 3 MDWs I can send you now. Like they basically share key holders.
Okay, that's calm.
They have like 5 houses around the area.
And that's good research. That's good research. But we don't know the guy's routine. See, stuff like that is good. You're taking it slow. You're doing your detective work. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes you just
That's
need to
what we've been
slow
doing all
down
day.
a bit. Like, listen, Matt, what you gotta understand is that I'm not coming at you hostile, bro. I mean, I may sound hostile, but I'm not coming at you hostile. I'm just frustrated.
Yeah, you just want it to work out 100%.
You
But I was frustrated
listen,
when we
no,
got out of that
Matt,
situation.
let me speak. Like on a big man thing, yeah, you are doing bits for the man them and for yourself as a whole. You've been killing it as an individual and you've been killing it for the gang, right? Don't ever forget that. But some man need to hear that. You've been doing sick, right? But I feel like you've been using the word proactivity a bit too much, where you've been doing a bit too much. Like there's a line, right? It's just sometimes you just need to.
I ain't doing
Sit
this
and
to
wait and
impress you.
chill.
I'm doing this for myself.
I
You
know,
what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
that. I hear that. But if you
I'm
want
not
to do
on
it
that.
properly, though,
what
I
I
know
mean?
you're not trying to impress me, man. Like, you've already done that anyway. I'm just saying, you don't cross that line. You just sometimes you just need to chill and you just need to wait, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's just one of them ones there.
Yeah.
Like, that's not me saying you can't go out and do things by yourself. That's not me saying you can't do this, you can't do that. But when it comes down to something like this, where we were told, take it slow, be patient, come up with a plan. Bro, 16 hours later, you can't just go basically on your ones and go try it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear that. I just wanted to